Scott Van Pelt here. Appreciate you being out there. We'll break down all things Thursday night football. Damien Woody in the building. We will visit with one of the stars of the game for the Patriots. You've won 8 straight. Fresh off winning the American League MVP for the 2nd consecutive season, Aaron Judge drops by. Well, we've got some winners on the way, red hot. 1 winning week would qualify as that for the moment. Speaking of red hot, that would qualify for the team in their nor'easter uniforms. Is that what they were? It's Rob Gronkowski celebrating his career with the Pats, retiring as a Patriot, signing a 1-day contract. And the Jets say, we don't care about you, buddy. They go on a 8-minute drive, first opening drive touchdown of the season. It's 7-0. TreVeyon Henderson, his head coach said he was going to put a lot on his plate, and the young fella out of Ohio State was ready to eat, tied at 7 apiece. Same score. Drake May buys time, calm in the pocket, finds Mac Hollins, who had 4 grabs for 64. May would complete his first 11 of the game. Henderson again finds some space to the end zone, and he's in again, his 2nd of the night, 14-7. Next, Jets drive. This is a 3rd and 4. Toss the money down, and it is right there, but Adonai Mitchell came over in the trade for Sauce Gardner, cannot squeeze it. Jets had 23 passing yards in the first half. After that first opening drive, which was impressive, they pretty much bogged down. Here, just under 10 to go in the 3rd. Stephon Diggs, gain of 21. Next play, May rolls right, got nowhere to go with it. Looks like he's just sort of throwing it away.
I like turtles.
It's Diggs again. Connection between those two only growing. Diggs had 9 grabs for 105. He's looking for Diggs here. 2 Jets go to him, and guess who's wide open? It's Henderson, the 3rd rookie in Patriots history with 3 touchdowns in a game, joining Sony Michel and Rob Gronkowski. 21-7 Patriots. Next drive for the Jets, it's 3rd and 6 again, money down. John Mechie all alone. There was a slip in the secondary for the Pats, and the Jets cut this thing to a 7-point game. It's now a 10-point game mid-4th. The snap is low. Fields can't grab it. Rather than falling on it, tried to pick it up, hit his own lineman's foot right here. You'll see unable to secure the football. The Jets defense, though, stiffens, holds New England to just a field goal. That could have been lights out. This essentially is. Right before the 2-minute warning, Jets on a 4th and 4. Jeremy Ruckert can't squeeze it. Actually, a really good play right there by the New England defense. And count them up, 8 consecutive victories for Mike Vrabel and his Patriot squad. And due to the Ramondre Stevenson toe injury, these last 2 weeks on the road against Tampa Bay and now at home against the Jets have been a coming-out show for Henderson. 3 tonight, as I mentioned, Patriots rookie to do that. He's got 3 in the history, and now he's got 2 touchdowns in consecutive games for the first time for any Pats rookie since Curtis, my favorite Martin. Shout the boom wherever you are. Damien Woody in studio with us. Let's start with TreVeyon Henderson. This is one of those guys, you know how we do in preseason. Everybody gets excited when they see a rookie and it's fantasy football centric and people say, ooh, Henderson. And then he's largely forgotten, whether it's Pass Pro or Ramondre Stevenson, whatever it is. He now gets an opportunity. What has he shown in these 2 weeks, Damien?
Yeah, I mean, literally it's like next man up. You know, the one thing about TreVeyon Henderson, everyone has known him as the speed merchant from Ohio State. You know, that's what we've known from him. You saw it last week against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But I was really impressed tonight, like in between the tackles. He was really gaining tough yards in between the tackles. And then once the Patriots got down close to the goal line, you know, you really saw him imposing his will down there.
Drake May has been talked about as perhaps an MVP winner because New England's been so good. Tonight was not a night where he had to do a ton. The 1 touchdown pass goes to Henderson, who had the 3, as we've just described. But in the grand scheme, with May playing at a high level and the kind of confidence and the schedule that we know is not the most difficult, We're in November, Damien. What do you see in terms of the Patriots' place among the AFC power brokers?
I think the Patriots have the inside track to the number 1 seed in the AFC right now. I mean, you combine, look at their schedule. They have one of the easiest remaining schedules in the National Football League. They've already in the AFC, they've already beaten Buffalo in Buffalo. Okay, so the road to me is probably going to go through Foxborough.
Isn't that wild? I mean, for all the folks that were just so sick of Brady and Belichick and them being great, and they had some down seasons, but in a blink, they're right back to potentially being the 1 seed. But with that said, all credit to them, but you still have your doubts about them in terms of being a playoff threat, because why?
Well, I always say you got to cut off the head of the snake.
Meaning
Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. Now, I know the Patriots already beat Josh Allen in the regular season, but it's a different animal in the postseason. You're going to see one of those 3 quarterbacks in the postseason, and until then, it's still those guys, it's still those 3 quarterbacks that reign supreme in the AFC.
I hate when people say I don't disagree. I agree with that sentiment, but I think we also agree that there's a confidence growing with New England.
Absolutely.
And they got a young man in Drake May. If it's not this year, it's not going to be too far down the road that he's going to join that group potentially as a guy you don't want to see in the playoffs. We agree with that.
Oh, no, there's no question about it. I mean, he's literally an MVP candidate.
All right. We have much more to come on a gigantic.
Last year, New York's still there, but New England leading the division and favored by 13.5 points tonight on the short week. Jeremy Fowler's on the scene in Foxborough and joins us now. So Patriots quarterback Drake May is a big reason why they're 13.5 point favorites. He's the current favorite to win NFL MVP. Jeremy, what are the Jets saying about facing May tonight?
That he's incredibly poised. Jets players have seen it on film that Drake May just doesn't get frazzled or rattled very easily. As linebacker Jamie Sherwood put it, he looks like he's been playing in the league a long time, more so like a veteran than just a second-year quarterback. And May's had that deep ball working in recent weeks. I'm told that is a byproduct of him working not only on the practice field, but after practice with his receivers. Teammate Jalen Hawkins told me that he's constantly working on the timing with his guys after the practice session is up, getting the extra work in. Hawkins said May is never going to switch up. He's always going to be playing fast and free and with a smile on his face.
Jeremy Fowler getting us ready, of course, for Week 11. That is Game 1. For much more on Drake May's MVP campaign, here's PTI's bonus segment, Tony and Mike.
All right, Wilbon, are you buying Drake May as the MVP favorite?
No, not at all. I'm not buying any quarterback as the MVP favorite this year, not at this point, where we are today. There's a Mr. Taylor who wears 28, and he's in the backfield of the Indianapolis Colts. And he, right now, is my MVP, Tony, front runner. And when you look at this, and I know both those guys, all right, Drake May and Taylor, they put up some numbers against some bad teams because Taylor's gone crazy against Atlanta, the Titans twice, the Cardinals, but he also ran for 165 yards against the Broncos. And then there's the matter of 244 yards against Atlanta with 3 touchdowns. So 17 touchdowns already this season, 1,139 yards rushing, which means he can get to 2,000. Even in a 17-game schedule, I'm leaning that way. So no, Drake May is not my favorite. You know who is.
Yeah, so I think in the area of full disclosure, I could say for both of us that we are old school, and we are old, and we remember running backs, and we admire running backs because running backs control the ball and control the game.
Yes.
Right, and they make it hard for the opponents to score because they're holding on to the ball for like 85-yard drives that take 13 plays or something like that. So I, like you, have him as the favorite right now. I mean, there were a couple of years there where I thought Derrick Henry should be the MVP and not a quarterback.
Both, yeah.
Drake May's having a great year as a quarterback. He's completing over 71% of his passes. And I see him in the top five voting. I see Sam Darnold there. I see Matthew Stafford there. The first 6 weeks of the season, I thought Baker Mayfield was the MVP. So I'm not against quarterbacks. But when a running back steps out from the rest of the field and carries the load like this, even with a good quarterback on that team that nobody expected, Daniel Jones, nobody expected that,